Migration to the UK has been happening for centuries, but in recent years, it has become one of the most debated topics in the country. People move not just because they want to, but because they feel they have to. War, economic pressure, political instability, and lack of opportunity push millions to look elsewhere for safety and stability. The UK stands out as a destination because of its history, its economy, and its global influence. But behind the headlines and political arguments, there are real human stories. This documentary looks at why people want to come to the UK, how the system actually treats immigrants, and whether moving here in the future is still a realistic choice for living and working. For many immigrants, the UK represents opportunity. It has a strong job market compared to many countries, especially in healthcare, construction, transport, hospitality, and technology. The English language also plays a huge role. For people from former British colonies or countries where English is widely spoken, the UK feels familiar and accessible. Education is another major reason. British universities and colleges attract students from around the world, many of whom hope to build a life here after studying. Others come for safety and freedom, escaping conflict or persecution, believing the UK offers rule of law, human rights, and a chance to live without fear. Arriving in the UK is only the beginning. The immigration system is complex, expensive, and often stressful. Visas are tied to specific jobs, employers, or study routes, leaving many immigrants feeling insecure about their future. For asylum seekers, the process can take years, with long waiting times and limited rights to work. Many people arrive with high expectations, but quickly face the reality of paperwork, interviews, strict rules, and uncertainty. The system is designed to control numbers, not to make life easy, and this gap between expectation and reality shapes the immigrant experience from day one. Housing, work, and daily life. One of the biggest challenges immigrants face in the UK is housing. Rent is high, especially in cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester. Many newcomers live in shared or overcrowded accommodation just to manage costs. Work opportunities do exist, but immigrants are often concentrated in lower-paid or physically demanding jobs, even when they are highly qualified. At the same time, many industries depend heavily on migrant labor. From hospitals to care homes, delivery services to farms, immigrants keep large parts of the UK economy running. Daily life can feel stable on the surface, but financially and emotionally demanding underneath. The UK does provide important facilities for immigrants, but access depends on visa status. The National Health Service is one of the biggest attractions, offering health care that is free at the point of use, though immigrants often pay an additional health surcharge. Children of immigrants can attend public schools, and many families value the education system for its structure and safety. Social support exists, but it is limited, especially for new arrivals or asylum seekers. While these services offer a level of security compared to many countries, they're under pressure, and immigrants often feel blame for wider system failures. Life in the UK is not just about jobs and services. Integration plays a huge role in whether immigrants feel they belong. Many succeed in building strong communities, starting businesses, and contributing culturally and economically. At the same time, discrimination and negative media narratives can make people feel unwelcome. Immigrants are often discussed as numbers rather than neighbors, workers, or families. Despite this, the evidence shows that immigrants contribute more in taxes and labor than they take out, helping to support an aging population and essential services. So, should people still come to the UK to live and work? The answer is not simple. The UK can offer safety, opportunity, and long-term stability, but it also comes with high costs, strict rules, and emotional challenges. Success here often depends on preparation, realistic expectations, and resilience. For some, the UK will still be a place to build a better life. For others, the struggle may outweigh the benefits. What is clear is that immigration is not going away. The question is not whether people will come, but how the UK chooses to treat those who do, and what kind of society it wants to be in the years ahead. Immigration is deeply connected to how the UK economy functions. Many sectors struggle to survive without migrant workers. The NHS relies heavily on doctors, nurses, and carers who are trained abroad. Social care, in particular, would collapse without immigration, as wages are low and the work is demanding. Small businesses started by immigrants create jobs and revive local high streets. Despite this, immigration is often discussed only as a cost, not as an investment. This disconnect between political messaging and economic reality fuels confusion and resentment on all sides. Post-Brexit changes and new barriers. Brexit marked a major shift in how the UK controls immigration. Free movement from the EU ended, and a points-based system was introduced. In theory, this system treats everyone equally. In practice, it has made entry more difficult for low and middle-income workers, even in sectors that urgently need staff. Employers now face more paperwork and costs, which reduces opportunities for newcomers. For many migrants, the UK now feels less open and less predictable than it once did, especially when compared to countries like Canada or Australia. The emotional side of immigration is often overlooked. Leaving home means separation from family, culture, and identity. Many immigrants experience loneliness, anxiety, and constant pressure to succeed. The fear of losing a visa, a job, or legal status creates ongoing stress. Even those who appear settled may feel stuck between two worlds, never fully at home in either. Support for mental health exists in the UK, but access can be slow, and language or cultural barriers make it harder for immigrants to seek help. Children of immigrants grow up navigating two identities. At home, they carry their parents' language, traditions, and expectations. Outside, they grow up British, shaped by schools, media, and society. Many thrive, achieving success in education, business, sports, and public life. However, they can also face identity struggles, feeling they must constantly prove they belong. Their experiences show that immigration is not just about borders and visas, but about long-term integration and how inclusive a society truly is. Looking ahead, the UK faces major challenges that immigration could help address, including an aging population, labor shortages, and economic recovery. At the same time, public trust in the immigration system remains low. The future will depend on whether policies become more humane, transparent, and aligned with real economic needs. Immigration can be a strength or a source of division. The direction the UK chooses will shape not only the lives of future immigrants, but the future of the country itself.